Bryan Lloyd Danielson, known to wrestling fans around the world as the American Dragon, is a name that resonates with greatness in the world of professional wrestling. Currently signed to All Elite Wrestling, AEW, Danielson has carved out a legacy that is characterized by technical mastery, a deep passion for the sport, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. As a member of the Blackpool Combat Club and the current AEW World Champion in his first reign, Danielson's influence in AEW is profound and far-reaching. This script delves into Bryan Danielson's storied career, exploring his early days, rise to prominence, transition to AEW, and the impact he continues to have on the wrestling world. Early life and wrestling beginnings. Born on May 22, 1981, in Aberdeen, Washington, Bryan Lloyd Danielson was destined for a life in professional wrestling. Growing up in a small town, Danielson's love for wrestling was sparked at an early age, influenced by the larger-than-life personalities and dramatic storytelling that the sport offered. Inspired by legendary wrestlers such as Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, Danielson set his sights on becoming a professional wrestler, a dream that would shape the course of his life. Danielson's journey into the world of wrestling began in the late 1990s when he enrolled in Shawn Michaels' Texas Wrestling Academy. Under the guidance of Michaels and other experienced trainers, Danielson honed his skills and developed a technical style that would become his hallmark. His training was rigorous, and he quickly established himself as a standout student, showcasing a natural talent for the intricacies of in-ring competition. In 1999, Danielson made his professional wrestling debut. Adopting the ring name American Dragon, the moniker would become synonymous with his career, representing his fierce determination and the blend of American and Japanese wrestling influences that defined his style. Danielson's early career was marked by appearances in independent promotions across the United States, where he quickly gained a reputation as a technically proficient and versatile performer. Rise to prominence in Ring of Honor. Danielson's breakthrough came in 2002 when he joined Ring of Honor ROW, a promotion that would become a significant part of his wrestling journey. ROW was known for its emphasis on pure wrestling, technical mastery, and athletic competition qualities that aligned perfectly with Danielson's style. Over the next several years, Danielson became one of the cornerstones of ROW, delivering standout performances that captivated audiences and earned him critical acclaim. During his time in ROW, Danielson engaged in memorable rivalries and matches that showcased his abilities as one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. His feud with Nigel McGuinness, in particular, stands out as one of the greatest rivalries in ROW history. The two competitors faced off in a series of matches that were hailed for their intensity, storytelling, and technical brilliance. Danielson's ability to tell a compelling story in the ring, combined with his unmatched technical prowess, made him a beloved figure among wrestling purists. In 2005, Danielson reached the pinnacle of his ROW career by capturing the ROW World Championship. His reign as champion was marked by a series of classic matches against a variety of opponents, solidifying his status as the top wrestler in the promotion. Danielson's run with the ROW World Championship was characterized by his ability to elevate both himself and his challengers, further cementing his legacy as one of the greatest wrestlers to ever compete in ROW. International success and global recognition. While Danielson was a dominant force in ROW, his talents were not confined to one promotion. Throughout his career, Danielson traveled the world, competing in various promotions and gaining international recognition. His time in Japan in particular was instrumental in shaping his in-ring style and broadening his wrestling repertoire. Danielson competed in several Japanese promotions, including New Japan Pro Wrestling NJPW and Pro Wrestling Noah. His matches in Japan were marked by their physicality and technical precision, earning him respect from both fans and fellow wrestlers. Danielson's ability to adapt to different wrestling styles and cultures made him a sought-after talent, and he quickly established himself as one of the best wrestlers on the international stage. In addition to his success in Japan, Danielson also made appearances in Europe and Mexico, further solidifying his reputation as a world-class wrestler. His global travels allowed him to refine his skills and incorporate elements from various wrestling traditions into his style. Whether competing in hard-hitting Japanese matches, high-flying Mexican bouts, or classic European encounters, Danielson's versatility and adaptability made him a standout performer wherever he went. WWE career and Yes Movement. In 2009, Danielson signed with World Wrestling Entertainment (WWD), the largest professional wrestling promotion in the world. Wrestling under the ring name Daniel Bryan, he would go on to achieve mainstream success and become one of the most popular wrestlers of his generation. Despite his relatively small stature compared to other WWE superstars, Bryan's technical skills, charisma, and connection with the audience quickly set him apart. Bryan's WWE career was not without its challenges. Initially portrayed as an underdog, Bryan faced doubts about whether he could succeed in a company that often prioritized larger-than-life characters and physical size. However, Bryan's determination and undeniable talent quickly won over both fans and WWE management. His underdog persona resonated with audiences, and his in-ring performances were consistently among the best in the company. Bryan's defining moment in WWE came in 2013 to 2014 with the rise of the Yes movement. What began as a simple chant of yes by Bryan and his fans quickly evolved into a cultural phenomenon. The Yes movement was a grassroots campaign by WWE fans to see Bryan elevated to the main event of WrestleMania, WWE's biggest annual event. The movement culminated in WrestleMania XXX, where Bryan overcame the odds to win the AEW World Heavyweight Championship in one of the most memorable moments in WWE history. Bryan's victory at WrestleMania was a triumph not only for him but also for the legions of fans who had supported him throughout his journey. The Yes movement was a testament to the power of fan support and the connection Bryan had with the WWW universe. Bryan's journey from underdog to champion was a story that resonated with fans worldwide, making him one of the most beloved figures in WWE history. Health issues and temporary retirement. While Bryan's WWE career was filled with success, it was also marked by a series of health issues that threatened to derail his career. Throughout his time in WWE, Bryan suffered multiple concussions and neck injuries that ultimately led to his temporary retirement in 2016. The announcement of Bryan's retirement was met with widespread disappointment from fans who had come to admire and respect him not only as a wrestler but also as a person. Bryan's retirement speech on an episode of WWE Monday Night Raw was an emotional moment as he reflected on his career and the challenges he had faced. The speech was a poignant reminder of the physical toll that professional wrestling can take on its performers, and it underscored the importance of health and safety in the sport. Despite the sadness surrounding his retirement, Bryan remained optimistic and expressed gratitude for the opportunities he had been given in WWE. During his time away from the ring, Bryan remained involved with WWE in a non-wrestling capacity, serving as the general manager of SmackDown. In this role, Bryan continued to contribute to the company and stayed connected with the WWE universe. However, the desire to compete never left Bryan, and he worked tirelessly to recover and receive medical clearance to return to in-ring competition. A return to wrestling and departure from WWE. In 2018, after a rigorous and lengthy recovery process, Bryan was medically cleared to return to wrestling. His return was met with overwhelming excitement and support from fans who were eager to see the American Dragon back in action. Bryan's return to the ring reignited his WWE career, and he quickly re-established himself as one of the top performers in the company. Bryan's return run in WWE included memorable matches and rivalries, as well as another WWE Championship reign. However, by 2021, Bryan's contract with WWE had expired, and he made the decision to leave the company. His departure from WWE marked the end of a significant chapter in his career, but it also opened the door to new opportunities. Signing with All Elite Wrestling AEW. In September 2021, Bryan Danielson made his highly anticipated debut in All Elite Wrestling AEW at the All Out pay-per-view event. His arrival in AEW was a major moment for the promotion and the wrestling industry as a whole. AEW, founded in 2019, had quickly established itself as a major player in the wrestling world, offering an alternative to WWE and showcasing a diverse roster of talent. Danielson's decision to join AEW was influenced by his desire to work with a new generation of wrestlers and to have more creative freedom in his matches and storylines. His debut in AEW was met with an electric response from the audience, and it was clear that Danielson was eager to prove himself in a new environment. Upon joining AEW, Danielson quickly became one of the promotion's top stars. His matches in AEW were lauded for their technical brilliance and storytelling, and he engaged in high-profile rivalries with some of the promotion's biggest names. Danielson's presence in AEW added credibility and star power to the promotion, and he quickly became a central figure in AEW's programming. The Blackpool Combat Club and AEW World Championship reign. In 2022, Danielson became a founding member of the Blackpool Combat Club, a faction in AEW for its emphasis on technical wrestling and hard-hitting competition. The faction, led by William Regal, also included Jon Moxley and Wheeler Yuta, both of whom were known for their aggressive in-ring styles. The Blackpool Combat Club was a perfect fit for Danielson, whose wrestling philosophy aligned with the group's focus on in-ring excellence.